Today we have come to REI to talk to some of the leading solar module manufacturers from the country to understand the industry in depth. So right now we are joined by Mr. Prashant Mathur, who is the CEO of Satvik Solar. So sir, thanks a lot for joining Saur Energy on this special conversation. So last time a lot of people talked about solar module manufacturers said that they demanded reimposition of the ALMM. Now the reimposition of ALMM has been done. So how the reimposition of ALMM has changed the game for solar module manufacturers in India?
Thank you very much. ALMM has been our demand for many years. Though it was announced in 2019, eventually it came in 2024, 1st April. What it has benefited us is that now we have a level playing field. So if you want to sell in India, manufacture in India. So I think that is the only benefit which we have got, that we have just a level playing field.
So I will put that. So after the reimposition of ALMM, a lot of solar module manufacturers now expanding their capacities. So right now, what is your current capacity, and now where you want to take it? What is your expansion plan now?
So our current capacity is 2 gigawatt, but it is becoming 3.8 gigawatt next month. So we call ourselves a 3.8 gigawatt. We have 3 plants in Ambala right now. Having said that, we are also expanding our cell and module manufacturing capacities. So we are coming up with a 3 gigawatt cell manufacturing and TOPCon technology, as well as 4 gigawatt module. So by 2025, we will be 3 gigawatt of cell and 7.8 gigawatt module manufacturing. Apart from that, we are also setting up ancillaries to support our manufacturing. So we are also setting up manufacturing of EPE. We're also looking at setting up of other ancillaries like frames and ribbon and junction box.
So you talked about starting a new cell line, solar cell production. So by now, when you will launch it? Any plans? Fixed timeline you have planned for that?
Yeah, we are already in that project right now. So we are on verge of launching finalizing our equipment, and we will be starting our production next year.
Because after the reimposition of ALM and with a lot of pro solar policies, a lot of like Premium Energies and other solar companies are launching IPOs. Do you also have any plans to enter the stock exchange?
For our expansion, we are looking at various options. Obviously, IPO is also one of options which are on the platter right now. But we are exploring whether to go with it or not, at what time.
So in the last 2 years, the prices, Chinese solar prices, solar cell prices, solar module prices have come down drastically. So how it helped the solar module manufacturers in India? And do you think the trend will continue in the next few days, a few months? And what could be the situation in terms of prices?
A reduction of prices or prices going up actually doesn't help the manufacturers of the market, but it only brings instability in the market. So I think the market grows and once the prices stabilize. So I think the prices is stabilized right now. We don't see a big up and down for a few months at least. So I think that is going to help manufacturer as well as the end consumer, that they will know and they can take their decisions based on the market dynamics.
So there are very few solar module manufacturers in India who have roped in celebrities, cricketers and IPL teammates. So you are one of the few players who have roped in Ravindra Jadeja. So do you think this strategy is helping you to boost your sales or presence in India?
Yes. So celebrity endorsement is a way of mainstreaming your industry as well as your products. So it helped us. Obviously, people know Ravindra Jadeja is a known face. In India, everybody relates to cricket. And the purpose of bringing a celebrity endorsement is that people can associate the brand along with the celebrity and look at solar industry as a potential to reduce their electricity cost. So it has really helped us to bring solar as well as Satvik closer to the customer. Um, why we chose Ravin Jadeja is obviously because firstly he's an all-rounder. Um, he's a good finisher of the game. He's a family man. And so is Satvik. So Satvik, we consider ourselves as an all-rounder. We not only do module manufacturing, we also do EPC. We also are getting into cell manufacturing. So we are trying to touch into every different segment as well as every different value chain of this industry. So yes, Ravin Jadeja has been a very good endorsement for us.
So recently, some companies, Chinese companies like Longi had increased their wafer prices. So how this will impact the production in India? Do you think the cost is likely to go up, the module cost in India?
Yes, it will. It will affect marginally wafer prices, um, but I would say prices have more or less stabilized. Unless there is a big change, we don't see much price movement happening in the solar panel prices right now.
So currently, if you go by the ALMM, the capacity, enlisted capacity is around 54 gigawatt to 56 gigawatt. So can you give any kind of trajectory prediction ki by the end of this year, how much the total production capacity of India could be, the total module manufacturing capacity?
I can't predict on this, but I think
A lot of people say that around 100 gigawatt it could reach by the end of this year.
yeah, the market is very promising, and just market is very promising right now, and everybody is in expansion phase, and so there are possibilities that the capacities will go up, but so is the market. So I think eventually things balance out.
You don't want to put any numbers prediction till currently.
No, I'm not in the prediction game.
So at the REI, what you have launched?
So at this REI, we are launching two products. First is, as you can see, is the G12R technology. It is the latest technology in N TOPCon. So with the similar size module, you get about 15% higher wattage. So it's a 625 watt panel. So normally a TOPCon comes at 575, 580 panel, but this is 620, 625 watt panel. So this is one of the products which we are launching. Along with this, at this REI, we are also launching Satvik solar pumps. So now our customers, which are farmers, can not only take our solar panels, but also the entire system, which includes the solar panel as well as the pumps. And these pumps are available in 3, 5, and 10 HP pumps. So these are the two products which we are launching here.
So last question, government has already done PLI, it is already done ALMM. Do you think any other gap is still there? The government needs to do something more for the module manufacturers?
So I think we need three steps from the government. One is the PLI has been done, but PLI has more or less not been very successful right now. Primarily the reason is that one is the technology transfer, but the other is that it was for consolidated manufacturing. So polysilicon, wafer, ingot, cell, module. So whoever does the most integration gets the highest PLI. I think what we expect is that, like globally also, you have to be a specialist. So like a polysilicon manufacturer not only manufactures polysilicon for solar industry, but also for semiconductor industry. So we feel that PLI should be specific for one value chain. So polysilicon PLI or wafer ingot PLI, if the government brings that PLI, I think we will see that lot of capacities will come for specifically polysilicon or wafer ingot. Apart from that, as we are expanding, we feel that getting land in India is very difficult. and very expensive as well. So since there's so much of expansion happening, we would want that the government works on bringing solar manufacturing clusters, demarcate some areas which come up as solar manufacturing hubs near the port, wherein we don't have to worry about roads and electricity and water and drainage and STPs, ETPs. So our expectations is that we are a manufacturer, we know manufacturing. Land acquisition is not our specialization. So I think that should be done by the government. Apart from that, the third thing which we want is low cost of capital, because for us with this mega factories which are coming in requires a lot of capital investments, and if we can get government can work on schemes on banks, commercial banks or NBFCs who can give good with lower interest rates. I think that would really help bring more manufacturing in India.
Thank you, Prashant ji, for talking to Saur Energy Bank.
Thank you.
Thank you.